friends, I'm Coda and welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing my Townie Makeover series with the lovely Cassandra Goth. Now you might remember that I recently made over Cassandra's mother, Bella. I'll put a link to that in the cards. And I didn't want to leave Cassandra out. And one of the important things for her look I felt was choosing the right glasses for her. I ended up going back to like very circular framed glasses just as like a nod to like some of her earlier incarnations. In the first Sims game and The Sims 2 she had round wireframe glasses, or I don't know, it's hard to, I don't think they're wireframe in The Sims 1, I think they're more sort of like blocky, but you know, it's hard to tell it's The Sims 1, they're not exactly high resolution graphics. And one thing I did want to get rid of, that like even though she always has pigtails, I just wanted to get rid of the pigtails. I think like she comes from like this like quite wealthy family and like she is a teenager, she's not a child. I just feel like the pigtails just don't feel right for Cassandra, so I gave her this like wavy bob, which like I feel like would maybe be, I don't know, I like to think that that for her it's low maintenance. That's what I'm pretending in my head. Like probably in reality it needs to be like styled and set every day, but in my head she just like air dries it and it dries wavy like that, but that's probably not the case. Because one of the things is I kind of think of Cassandra as kind of like a fairly low maintenance sim. Like she wears a lot of black. I can relate, I also wear a lot of black. And she's very focused on her music, like that's what she's really passionate about. She is creative and a muser and gloomy, so I can kind of see why she wears so much black. Not that like wearing black necessarily means that you're gloomy, or that being gloomy means that you have to wear black, but I think in Cassandra's case, like, there's some kind of correlation there. Maybe it's probably a lot of pressure having someone like Bella as a mother. I mean, my mom's lovely and she's stylish in her own way, but she's no Bella Goth. I mean, are any of us a Bella Goth truly? Can any of us live up to that? I certainly cannot. And I feel like Cassandra probably feels a lot of pressure living up to that. I did give her this wide leg pants look for her formal wear. I thought it was fun and kind of youthful, but still in like kind of a sophisticated way. Also, she's a violinist, and as someone who did used to do performances with a strings instrument, I used to play cello when I was growing up. My cello is actually in my room right now because I have to sell it. I need to get onto that. Make a mental note to myself because you guys really needed to know about my cello selling journey. Anyway, I haven't played it in like a decade, but that's why I'm selling it. But anyway, do you live in Brisbane and want to buy a cello? Let me know. It's a full-size cello, very nice, well kept. Anyway, I thought her formal wear would be perfect for like violin recitals. That was sort of the vibe that I was going for, because like when I do formal wear, I try and kind of like think about like what formal occasions these Sims actually have. For some, like maybe they need a wedding dress because that's going to be their formal occasion. For others, maybe it's a violin recital. So that was my thinking there. I mean, we've moved on like way past the formal because I started talking about my cello. But that's okay, right guys? You don't mind a little bit of a ramble about my cello. I'm really not sure what I wanted to say that much in this voiceover. I had like quite a clear idea of some things that I wanted to talk about with Bella, because you know I had opinions about like her body shape and things like that, but I don't really have that much to say about Cassandra. I went with like she's kind of nerdy, like a little bit bookish, but still like she's like growing up in her household. You'd sort of expect that she'd have like at least a touch of sophistication. and I think that she does, and so that's what I've sort of gone with. Sorry if you can hear gecko sounds in the background. They're very active tonight, by the way. That's what that like kissing sound is. It's geckos barking. My office has a lot of Asian house geckos sort of living, running through it. They keep the insects down at least, so I don't have an insect problem, but I do have a lot of geckos. I posted a picture of a gecko peeping out from behind my monitor the other day on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, there's a link down in the description. I'm at CodaSims. That's where all my like Sims type Twitter content is. I decided to separate. I used to have like a different Twitter account that I was linking in my description. But I've moved away from that because that's sort of more like my personal one, and it's not entirely Sims content, and I figured like a lot of people like would maybe want, not a lot of people, but I figured like people who want to follow me for Sims content don't necessarily need like my like other content, like political stuff, etc. Anyway, we're on the cold weather outfit, so I guess we're finishing up pretty soon, and we're going to go into the screenshots once I fit this outfit. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of traffic noise again, isn't there? I'm so sorry about this, guys. This is a very sloppy voiceover. I'm really sorry, but thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. I hope you liked this makeover of Cassandra. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below and leave me a comment and tell me what you think. Tell me about like if you have any fond Cassandra memories from any of the games. And I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye!